Hi guys, welcome to Bookish Shayla. Today is going to be another day, another video in my series of Use It Up. If you're new here, every week I have a list of 52 products, themes, manufacturers that I'm trying to specifically use for at least a week this year. And every week I do a random number generator and it tells me what product I'm going to focus on. This week was a very successful week because the product was ink, and although I didn't use any of it up, I did put ink on I think 7 or 8 layouts, which is a really good week. So let me show you what I did. This one was my Mixed Media Mayhem from Friday, and I used Distressed Oxide ink in Uncharted Mariner with a stencil. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. I love these little acrylics. I could use them like every day and be happy. This one was a, whatchamacallit, 30 Days of Sketches, day 5. Here was the sketch. And I used, you can't really see it, but I did 2 stencils on this. The first one, I did a script, and it doesn't look like a script, guys. I was a little bit disappointed. It was a Ciao Bella stencil, and it just kind of looked like, see, you can't really tell it's a script. And so since you couldn't really tell it was a script, I then also went in with some lunar paste, maybe? I can't remember for sure what I used with another stencil, but I did use ink on that. And then I stamped these typewriters. So I definitely used stamp, and I inked the edges. This, by the way, when I first saw that sketch, I was like, ugh, I don't want to do that. But then I found this paper, and it was in a Flavors of the Month kit. And it was just strips of the rows and rows of these books. I was like, I could do that. I could cut out the row and then randomly cut it. And I really liked the way it turned out. These were my 5-star books from 2003. I only had 3. When I went back and checked that, I was like, seriously? I must have been in a bad mood that whole year because I didn't have very many 5-star books. So this one was another 30 Days of Sketches. It was day 6, and here's the sketch by Amanda Castle. I took this 49 and Market Birdsong, and I have a Finnabar stencil that looks like lace, and I used Distress Oxide with it in Uncharted Mariner again. And then this was another stencil I had with some glacier paste, but I really thought this was a fun one. This is my son and his girlfriend, and this is him they were at a wedding for one of his fraternity brothers, and this is his whole little group that lived together. Actually, they're missing 2? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're missing 2. Yeah, 2 people. But anyway, so that was a lot of fun. This one was another 30 Days of Sketches. This was day 3. It was Sarah Davies' sketch, and I inked all around all the paper, and then I also stamped these ribbons. This was also a How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I used a Close to My Heart color ink along with the Close to My Heart collection that I'm using for my How to Kill a Kit with Style this month. And this is my son showing his heifer back in 2018. This one was my All About the Mouse hop, and I used a sketch from My Little Scrapbook Store. It was the February sketch. They do a sketch every month. And instead of the hearts, I did these Mickey Mouse ears instead. I stamped on these tickets. I cut out, this was a Close to My Heart die set and stamp set. So I cut out the tickets and stamped on them, and then I inked all of them too. And this is my son and daughter playing in the store that you walk through after you get off of Pirates of the Caribbean. This is my niece. This was also a 30 Days of Sketches. It was day 2, Jessica Michaels. This is my great niece and her birthday. I used ink. This is Also a How to Kill a Kit with Style page. I used a Close to My Heart ink for the smooshing technique, and then I also inked my edges, and this was her birthday this last year. So this is some Color Cast Design wood veneer. I used some shimmer trim and some ribbon and some Freckled Fawn labels, and then some flat Pink Fresh flat back gems. This is also my great niece, and this is, what did I use this for? Oh, this was a Scrap Lift Crafternoon. This was the layout we were lifting. I stamped some snowflakes with some stamp. I can't remember. I think it was Close to My Heart stamp or ink, but I can't remember now. And these are some 49 and Market rub-ons, and this is a photo play and collection, and these are Scrap and Happy Studio Flair, some film strips, and this is just her and her puppy dog playing in the snow. And this is my last one, and this one I really did just ink the edges. I didn't use the ink for anything else. This was my Stamp and Stencil Savvy layout. We were supposed to use, what was it? Oh, watercolors with our stamps. And so these are Vicki Boutin Cosmic watercolors, and I stamped with them, and then I also used some Nuvo drops to stamp the butterflies. And this is the Simple Stories Remember collection, and then I added a bunch of Prima flowers. I think they're Prima, maybe they're 49 at Market, maybe I can't remember. I think they're Prima. And then some Scrap and Happy Studio Flair, and this is my grandma that passed away in December and one of her good friends. So those are the layouts I did this week with my weekly product focus. Come back next week, and I have not drawn yet, so I don't know what it's going to be, but come back next week so we can play along together. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.